Adjunct Professor at Curtin University in Melbourne. He joins me now. Welcome to the programme. Can you give us some clarity on where things stand now after Donald Trump's decision and then the reversal of that decision?
Well, no decision the president is making now can be considered apart from the election, which is in about 3 weeks. Donald Trump is losing very badly in the polls, both the national polls and the battleground states. And he's trying to maneuver here at the last minute. But keep in mind, the president of the United States he's very ill right now. I mean, some of the things he's doing don't make any sense. And we can't make sense of it because he's still in the middle of the coronavirus, Covid-19. He's only 3 or 4 days in. He's had all kinds of strange remedies so far, all kinds of drugs. And he's not making a lot of sense. To say that he can't do anything right now, you mentioned 20 million Americans queuing up for insurance checks, unemployment insurance checks. There are 38 million Americans who went to bed hungry last night because they run out of money. So this cannot be explained logically. I think there's something wrong with the president's ability to reason right now. And there are a whole lot of people around him. His enemies, of course, his political enemies, think he's depraved. His political allies can't understand what's going on because there's no natural explanation. But this flip-flopping has more to do with Donald Trump's medical condition, I think, than the conditions on the ground.
Okay, and what would happen next? As I understand it, the House and Senate would need to approve standalone bills for these checks.
Yes, they would. Look, it wouldn't be hard for them to do, but Nancy Pelosi and the Democrats, they're holding out for the longer game here. They want money for cities and for various programs. Keep in mind that Nancy Pelosi, who's third in line to the presidency, realizes the president of the United States is on the ropes. And so she doesn't want to make him look any good between now and election day. So she's not going to bend too much. And she's been unyielding the last couple of months about these negotiations. And it's very hard for people overseas to understand this, but the Americans have been in gridlock now for about 3 years. Everything the president gets comes after a very long battle. And on this occasion, I don't think he's going to get very much. And he's run out of options here. He reminds me of people who've lost the game and they're looking for the lifeboats. I mean, the president can't make the Congress do a thing that he wants them to do, and he's running up against the election. And between his mental capacity and his medical capacity and his mental capacity, I think he's in a very dangerous place. Keep in mind that he's a very large personality and a super genius on television. If he can't get out to the voting, to the hustings, out to the people, he's lost. And so Donald Trump is looking at the end of his demise. And I tell you what, I think he's in the middle of a very serious medical crisis for himself. And I wouldn't be surprised there isn't talk in the next 48 hours about using Article 25 of the U.S. Constitution to relieve him temporarily of his duties and responsibilities.
All right, that's an important point to end on there. Thank you so much for your analysis and time, Joe Siracusa. Thank you.